um, in 2 days actually for a marathon, so I might as well get some practice in. I mean, to get some practice in the past week or so here and there while I had time in between my finals. But now I have a lot more time to just, get good, I suppose. So let's just do that. Let's just get right to it. While I wait for someone to actually show up. Who knows, it might happen. If it doesn't, I will just, try to commentate while I play this game because I'm not really used to that anymore. I've been so used to playing games silently that, well, might as well practice play competently while I try to be entertaining as well, which not very easy actually. And I'm not even sure I'll have anyone to join me. My mic, I'm not even sure if my mic is working right now. I mean, it somewhat was, but my headphone jack is still busted, so I don't know if it's actually working constantly. So like if I'm cutting off, well, you know, you know. I don't know if my mic's working really. It's a crapshoot, but if it is, great. If it's not, well, enjoy the silent F-Zero gameplay, I suppose. We'll see. I mean, the first track is so easy that I'm pretty much an autopilot right now, but as we go further into the game, well, guess what? It's not gonna be an autopilot anymore. uh, well, we'll get there when we'll get there. For now, I just wanna warm up with the easiest track in the game, which makes sense because, well, it is the first track. Of course, it's the easiest, but still, gotta have those F-Zero reflexes going because this is a pretty demanding game. Even if there's not really any speedrun strats to speak of, it's kind of hard to explain. Well, it's not really. It's just like basically, at least with my current skill level, playing F-Zero is kind of like playing just a really good casual player, if that makes sense. Here we go. I guess I'm not terrible yet. Hey, I'm in sleep time. Nice. Okay. Oh hey, my mic is still working according to the volume thingy. I don't know if I'm understandable right now, but at least it's picking up sound, which, that's nice. What's not nice is what just happened though. I kinda hope I wouldn't have bumped into that golden fox here, cause yes, that's the name of the car, the golden fox. Not related to Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube, released in November of 2001. I know it's 2001, but I'm not sure of the month. It doesn't matter. I'm just being stupid in my corner. Don't mind me while I play the easiest cup in the game, obviously. Well, it's almost as if the first cup in the game is the easiest one. Who would have thunk? What a shock, am I right? Anyway. Alright. I am a bit slow right now, I feel. Probably because of a mistake I did early on in the first lap, but those things happen, I suppose. But yeah, I just don't have much to say. Well, I might as well say that I think this game looks really nice. Like, of course it looks simple, because like, obviously the Mode 7 effect is very... Well, it's outdated in a way for sure, but I just feel like how the game's color and, well, the overall color palette, oh my god, I'll just use boost, whatever. I just like how the color palette pops out in this game, how it kind of gives a vaporwave feel to the game. don't think it makes sense to most people, but I just think this game looks real pleasing and futuristic, and it kind of has a really fun vibe to it, like the aesthetic. I must sound so unfocused right now, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Like I said, I haven't used my mic in so long that, well, I don't even know. I'm not used to talking while I play, which does make me a bit more focused, like when I don't talk, but anyway. Yep, I saved about some seconds here, because if I recall correctly, in my PB attempt, I may or may not um, have messed up the ending here, because basically, here's the thing, in F-Zero, you really want to finish in second place or third, because if you finish in fourth, you just don't qualify and have to do the race again, so don't do that. But basically, you really do not want to finish in first place. Why is that? Well, because basically, hold on, this turning tricky. But yeah, basically, when you finish first, the game really wants you to know you did well, so it will just focus on you, follow you around, and basically just make the ending of the track until it shows you the results. Like, takes so much longer. So basically, if you finish first, even though it seems faster, you'll lose like 3 seconds because like the fanfare is so long for finishing first that like you're just wasting time. As if compared to if you finish second or like worse, I suppose, but don't do that. Hold on. This is tricky. Okay. So basically, if you finish second or third, it will just do it like a normal celebration, and you just save 3 seconds because the game isn't as proud of you for finishing second or third, which is funny, but like it makes sense. So basically, what I'm doing for each and every track that isn't a Falcon one in the cup, I'm literally just um. Hold on, tricky turn. Damn it! I knew this will happen. Um. Wow. I am not good at this. Anyway. So yeah, basically what I'm doing at the end of every track is I'm braking so that I can let the first computer pass me. And I brake just enough so I don't lose too much time by actually braking. So I gotta do that for like 80% of tracks, literally. And in maximum velocity for the Game Boy, it's even worse. You gotta do this for literally the whole game except the final track, because timing stops um, after you cross the finish line and not after the result screen on the final track. So let's say I have some leeway in the very final track, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was me rambling. I hope you enjoyed that. You shouldn't, but you know. Um, yeah, I might as well just focus here. I'm not used to being so talkative anymore. That's what a broken make does to you. About even, yeah. I'll be mostly even with most of the tracks here, cause I mean I don't have much. I can't really vary my strategies much in a racing game. I feel, cause like just gotta go fast, I guess. That's literally how you play the game. You go fast. Wow, what a shock! You're going fast in a racing game, you say. But yeah, I just if I play the tracks like I always do, well, guess what? I'm just gonna be even with how I play. Basically, the only RNG in this game is those dang orange cars. They are lovely, and I hate them. And by that, I mean they are not lovely. So yeah, basically orange cars are pretty much random. I don't think they're random in maximum velocity, at least. They're a bit more consistent. I'm not sure if they're random or anyway, it doesn't matter. In this game, um, in the original that you're watching right now, the orange cars are random and they just show up starting from the second lap just so you're not bored in first place, basically. And basically, the amount of RNG is making sure they're not in your way and making sure that they're not slowing you down. So yeah, part of speedrun is not only driving well around the track, but also making sure you never bump into those AOs. There I say. I said a bad word, but that's okay. Those cars absolutely deserve it. Oh dear. So yeah, that's Prix Zero. You just go fast in a racing game. Again, what a shock. And also make sure to never bother those orange cars. And basically what I'm doing in Dead Twin is that basically, since the track is so simple, besides the effect, that's the wind that's constantly pushing me all over the place. Nice bump. Basically, besides the wind that's pushing me all over the place here, which means I kind of have to drive diagonally. Basically, the track is very simple. Besides that, so I just stack my boost and make sure I just use them in case I bump into someone and slow down tremendously. They're basically a panic button. Wow, how did I lose a second here? That's surprising, but okay. Well, not quite a second, but might as well. Anyway, so this silence. This is what I meant when I say that I love how the game looks. It has a really pleasing aesthetic, vaporwave vibe to it. I think it made the game age better than it should have because I just really like the aesthetic. That and I just think the physics are very satisfying. The game still feels really fast to me. Like even if I don't think you're actually going at 400 kilometers per hour, but you sure are going fast, I'll tell you that. And that's fine by me. That's why I love this game. The whole series really, but I think this one is still my favorite, but they're all great. F-Zero is such a great series. Still waiting for... Damn it. Still waiting for F-Zero on the Switch. I will probably be behind after this. Oh great. This is embarrassing. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, at least we got some speed back, but that was not good, to put it nicely. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as last time, but still not ideal. Okay, actually joy. Oh wow. This hasn't happened in a long, long while. Oh wow. Okay, this is going to the dumpster. Hmm. Yeah, this is what I meant by the orange car screwing you over. They really are screwing you over. Like, especially when they show up in pairs like this, because it's really awkward to just navigate around them, making sure you don't bump into either. Okay, I got kind of lucky here, but yeah, they are frustrating. Thankfully, don't need to slow down this track, but I will probably lose a lot of time here. Not as much as I thought, but still. Shouldn't really be behind here. Ah well. I will keep playing though. Don't know how many runs I'll do of this game today, but if I don't have much else to say right now. I should probably practice on that. I mean, I should be 2 seconds ahead here, but silence was so bad that well, I just lost all of my lead I gained from not screwing up in Big Blue, basically. So yeah, that's no good. No bueno. Alright, so time to switch courses. Alright, second cup of the game, ladies and gentlemen, and others. I do respect everyone here, so don't be shy. So yeah, if you recognize this track, there might be a reason why, because yeah, this sure does look very familiar to the first track of the game, because yeah, this is one thing not sure I like about this game. Basically, this game loves to reuse tracks, and by that I mean it loves to reuse Mute City two times in a game. Reuse Red Canyon once, reuse Whiteland once. Well, actually not that last one, but yeah, basically for some reason the game just copy and pasted some tracks in the game, but like minor differences between them. It's kind of gets old, let's be honest. But yeah, that's why I kind of have three tracks to be on completed pilot because Mute City, no matter what track it is so simple. I can just play it pretty much with my eyes closed, even though there's orange cars all around. But you know, suffice to pray for not being boring, I suppose. Even though I probably am. Nice. I should have took this jump. Basically, okay. Going on yet another tangent here. I'm sorry. But yeah. Anyway, jump plates are usually very good for like every vehicle in the game because they basically just cap your speed even if you're okay. So let me try that again. Actually, jump plates basically make you go at 478 kilometers per hour, which is the top speed of the Fire Stingray no matter which vehicle you are. So even though I'm using the Blue Falcon, if I take a jump plate, I will reach that speed, that top speed, even if my actual top speed is of like 457. So I really want to take jump plates, but here's the thing. If you're using a booster, the game will still make sure that your speed is at 478, even if you're going faster thanks to that boost. Cause see, I'm reaching like 420 kilometers per hour with the boost. So like, when I'm using a boost, I really do not want to use a jump plate. Oh, look at me talking. I lost 3 seconds because of that. And I still saved time. Oh, interesting. I guess it was too much on the pilot here, but that's nothing I can't solve in a future run, I think. But yeah, Porton is actually one of my favorite tracks in the game, both of them, but especially the second one. The second one is really fun. But this one's fun too. And like I said, look at those backgrounds, this aesthetic, it's so good. It's so good. It really sells the whole futuristic vibe of the game, and I really like it for that. Okay, at least I took that like barrier damage right as it was using my boost, so it's no biggie. Still, would rather avoid that, like I would rather avoid this red car, which I did, so that's good. Yup, yup. Alright, don't really have much to say. Like, the weird thing about this game in pretty much every, well, Maximum Velocity as well, but, well, and I guess the original Mario Kart, but does Mario Kart really count? Anyway, basically weird thing about many early racing games, shall I say, is that you have to do 5 laps on the track instead of the usual 3, so it's really weird, but it makes sense because the tracks are short, but it's also really weird because at some points I just ran out of things to say. Like, yeah, this curvature is nice. Ah, yes, this speed booster is made of speed booster. Who'd have thunk? Like, it should have used my booster earlier. Whoops! My bad. Nice one up. Ah, I saved too. Dang, didn't expect that. Okay, alright then. So yeah, speaking of favorite tracks, here's another favorite. I think Red Canyon, both of them, just might be my favorite tracks in the game. Like period. Porton's close though. But yeah, I think they're just both simple but pretty damn fun, so you know, that's nice. I just think they're can't really explain why, but I just think the tracks themselves are really fun to play, even though I don't really have a reason for enjoying them. Shit, I kinda forgot to use my boost, but that's fine, I'll just use it here, no biggie. It doesn't really matter in this track. It's not like Dead Twin where I just know I'll probably like lose speed or something, but like it just doesn't matter as much here because there's like shouldn't use that jump. Look at me explaining why I shouldn't use jump blades and yet using them right after I say that I shouldn't use jump blades while using a boost. Silly me. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot. I'm sorry about that. I have to work on that before Tuesday. Oh, well, thankfully I had jump blades and a boost nearby, so it's good. Oh wow. Well, taking some dirt is better than taking a rich orange card to the face, so I'm fine with that. I'm okay with it, for sure. So I forgot to once again use my boost, which is actually kind of bad, because like I'll have to break here. Okay, it wasn't too bad actually. Alright. Oh, saved almost 2 seconds once again. I guess I'm not terrible after all. Or I guess just my run wasn't as great as I remembered. I don't think it was that great from what I remember anyway, but like, I thought it'd be much more even than I am right now. But I guess I'm on PB pace? Question mark? Maybe? But yeah, this is still White Land, which is one of the more unforgiving tracks in the game, which, that's no good. That's no fun. The White Land, as you might figure out, not only looks really nice, as most ice arenas do, it also has ice physics sometimes. Hold on. Yeah, it has ice physics, and not only ice physics, it also has snow patches. And snow patches are kind of the worst thing in existence. Like, if you get caught in a snow patch, you'll like drift really badly, and that orange car was awkward. You'll like drift and lose control, and it's just not really fun. It's basically worse ice because on top of like losing control, you slow down as well. So don't think I need to tell you why that's bad. Because shocker, slowing down in this racing game is no bueno. Unless you actually want to brake, which I never do with the Blue Falcon. I will want to brake sometimes with the... Oh my god, why did I do that? I should not have used the boost. Ah, damn you, orange cars. Yeah, this is gonna be... Probably gonna lose time here because of that mistake. Yeah, when you get a pair of orange cars like this, it's no fun. And the worst part is, I don't think the difficulty is affected. I don't think... Wait, no, let me rephrase that. I do not believe the difficulty affects where and how orange cars spawn. So even if I pick like a master instead of beginner, the orange cars will still be the bane of my existence, like they are. Alright, let's just finish up. Okay, we barely got it. I say 1 second despite that mistake. What is going on? Wow, I guess my run was terrible. I suppose. but it didn't feel that terrible. I don't know. Oh well. I mean, the King Cup's still around, so like anything can happen. And Whiteland 2 is pretty tricky as well, so I kind of have to focus here. When I was a child or a kid or like more like a teenager, because I first played this game in 2014, I didn't know how to get past this jump because I was like, how do you get enough speed to go through this over this ramp? How am I supposed to do it? Because well, as it turns out, when you jump, or take a jump blade rather, you okay, actually I don't like this section, so let me clear it real quick. Yeah, when you clear this jump, if you hold down, you can jump higher and longer. And that's exactly what you need to get over this specific jump, because if you don't hold down, you literally die, no matter how fast you go. It's like, if you don't hold down, you die. And I didn't understand that back in 2014. I was like, really puzzled and frustrated. And I was like, why? It's just a funny memory I like to share. That I'm like such a scrub that I cannot comprehend the concept of adjusting your jump 8 in midair. Anyway, yeah, besides this jump, this track's not so bad. I did lose a round once that was on decent pace with the Fire Stingray, where I may or may not have a orange card bump me into the jump, but I didn't collide with the jump blade and it just killed me. I was really pissed when this happened. It wasn't great. So yeah. It's really hard to explain, but basically somehow the orange car literally knocked me into the void. And I just died instantly because of that. Because if you fall down, you die, which makes sense. It's been FZU's staple after all. It did happen this time, so hey, we got this. Dang. Okay. Casually saving 8 seconds for no good reason. Nice. Okay, I'll take that, I guess. Oh, it was really good. Anyway, about to do the King Cup. Don't have much to say while the ending thing does its thing. Anyway, here we go, King Cup time. Here it comes, look at that, it's Mute City once again. In all of its quote-unquote glory. And by glory I mean, why am I playing this track 3 times? I mean, it's a fine track, it's a fine beginner track, but adding mines and a new background does not make a new track, especially not removing the jump blades, which is like the most fun thing in this course. Yeah, dodging those mines takes practice though. It's fun to do, but it takes practice, and if you mess up, you'll know. Also, nice speed loss. Oh well, should be fine though. It only matters for the first turn because time for a second turn, I can just take the shortcut with the boost, like I do with like every other Mute City variant in imagination, in existence rather. Why did I say imagination here? That didn't make any sense. I should make sense. Making sense is good. Not making sense is bad. Well, unless you're secretly a genius, which very well might be true, but you know. So yeah, to my two viewers slash lurkers around, I do hope you're enjoying this. Don't think my chat is playing properly. That or you two are very silent. But whoever you may be, hope you're having a good time. Whoever you may be, I hope I'm not boring you too much with my ramblings on why this game is secretly one of the best racing games ever. Which, well, maybe not the best, but certainly one of my favorites. It's just so much fun. That's like my only reason. I just really like the controls and the tracks and the aesthetic. That's kind of what makes a racing game. Blah. That is kind of what makes a racing game great. There you go. I can speak sometimes. Oh dear. Very surprised this went real well, but I'll take it. Okay, don't forget to brake. There you go. Save one more second, that's nice. Alright, that went too. This track isn't as bad with the Blue Falcon compared to the Fire Stingray where it's actual hell, but it's still not the most fun thing in existence, I'll put it nicely like that. But again, not as bad with the Blue Falcon because you don't need to brake all the time. You actually don't need to brake at all, technically, so it's much easier. Still not one of my favorites though. Again, I like the aesthetic though, but other than that, meh, not the best. Once again, I'll just save my boost in case I mess up. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm allowed. See, that's what I meant. Stuff like this. Yeah, okay, this is... Okay, actually I still have relatively high speed, so it's not too bad, but... Ooh boy. That wasn't amazing now, was it? Oh well. Actually, I'm not gonna say much in this drive because it's still stressful and not very fun, so like I'd rather get it over with and just actually start talking, I guess, once I get to part 2. And actually a good track. So, actually the rest of the cup is really nice. Like the first two tracks are like boring and or annoying, but the rest of the cup is really cool. Really cool. Firefield is tricky, but um, it's fun. So I'm okay with it being tricky. It's tricky with the Blue Falcon actually compared to say the Fire Stingray where it's much easier because you're much less likely to die. Anyway, let's just get it over with. Okay. Oh wow. Alright, I knew that one was kinda clean, but not that clean. Dang. We take those. Once again, I have no idea if my mic is still working. God damn it. Because now I'm just like I made the mistake of like scrolling down to see my desktop audio instead of my oh god. Okay, actually I'll shut up. Let me get good real quick. Wow. That was kind of terrible. Wow, I lost like 2 seconds easily. Still less than I thought I would, but still. And that's only in one lap. So, not the best showing I ever had. I'll just focus for the rest of the track. Damn it! Oh no, no, no. Oh god. Oh wow. Amazing. Let's just I'm grateful for those jump plates because oh my god. That was so okay. I'm also second, which is like even worse. Because now I have to pass you. It didn't go too well because an orange car showed up as well. Wow, orange cars are still the worst. To the surprise of actually no one. Shall wait until I pass you. There you go. I should do that instead. It's safer. It doesn't lose time. Time trial practice has hurt me after all. That is a shame. Scary, scary. Okay. There you go. Don't know why they showed us spare so much. They usually don't, but I guess they did. Wow, once again in pairs. Oh shoot. Yup, losing a lot of time for sure here, no matter what. This doesn't help. Well, actually, this is fine, because I can just... don't have to brake anymore. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I expected. Wow, my run sucked then if I just if I just lost a second. Wow. Okay. Red Canyon 2. Pretty easy track. Doesn't change much from the original. And I'd almost argue the original was harder. Almost. Just gotta remember to not crash in this jump. Cause this definitely happened before. And I definitely lost a PB attempt here with this Fire Stingray. And it wasn't what I would qualify as fun. uh, that was scary. I don't like orange cars. Let that be known. They are the bane of my existence. Now and forever. uh, 8 laps to go in this run. Let's see if I can not mess up anymore. Forgot to use my boost. That's okay, probably. Can just use that at some other place. Some other place, somewhere, some other time. Yes, I just pulled a Alan Parsons Project reference in my video games. uh, no one gets those, though. It's a shame because I do think Alan Parsons is a very good artist for who he is, which is somewhat accessible. Wow, I pressed down here. You know what? I'll just use my boost, which I once again forgot to use. Okay. Alright, final lap. The only reason why I get nervous at Red Canyon 2, besides it being close to the end of the run, is because I lost exactly one run. I will never let that, um, I will never let that down, I suppose. Still pretty shameful part of my F-Zero career, I suppose. Hello? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright. Here it comes. I will stay silent, mostly, but I'll just say this. This track is hard. I will focus. Good music though. Great music actually. I love the bass line. So good. This strat doesn't work nearly as well with the Blue Falcon compared to the Fire Stingray, but I like to do it anyway. Okay, not too bad. Ooh, that wasn't great. I have enough HP, I can just go. It's actually faster to take the boost and the health with the Fire Stingray, but the Blue Falcon, because it doesn't have as much, um, its boost isn't nearly as long or good as with the Fire Stingray. Turns out that like it's actually faster to just not take the health if you don't need it. And since I didn't take it. I hated where that orange car was. Couldn't do much about it here. And now I can't do much about you. Okay. That's exactly why. Okay, I'm definitely taking some health. I don't care. Worth it. Oh my god, that was bad. I'm sorry. Well, I should apologize for being bad, but still. Do I want to entertain my viewers? Even if I think I'm boring. Do want to be entertaining and a general good person too, if I can. Well, most of the time I can, but, well, at least I'm trying to. But, right now I just need to not screw up. Should be okay since there's 2 laps left, but still. Phew. That wasn't great. Whatever. Yup. I had no choice but to take it really large. That was just bad though. Yeah, it's the challenge in this round is to just make sure you don't bump into, like adjust your like trajectory well, even though there's orange cars in your way all the time, or red cars that explode, which are even worse. Should counter good are better because if you do bump into them, they're gone for good. So don't have to like pass them awkwardly if that makes sense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's no good. I'll play it safe. Yep, I had to brake here. I'll try not to bump into anything because don't want to lose speed or worse, die. Oh my god. Let me finish. Please. Okay, that wasn't great fire field, but PB? PB. 43-36. That's better. PB than my first one of the day. By quite a lot. I guess my run sucked. Alright. What if I PB'd in any individual cups? I kinda doubt it, but you never know. You never know. Bam, bam, ba, 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 da, ba. Bam, bam, ba, da, ba. Shout out to third place finishes. They don't happen often. But when they do, it's funny. Bam, bam. There it was, F-Zero. Now this round's over. I kind of want to check my times, what I got. 205. Well, I mean, I can't really know from looking at the other cards, but what about the King Cup? Now I can look. Wow, I PB by 2 seconds in Mute City. Nice. That win as well. Yeah, Port Town was absolutely awful. As I expected. Red Canyon 2. Well, not by much, so it's okay. And yeah, kinda expected that from the King Cup, but still, I just wanted to know, make sure that, yeah, this wasn't great now, was it? But I mean, most of the run went pretty well. The King Cup overall wasn't great, but everything else was pretty solid, from what I can understand. But yeah, otherwise, that was pretty good. Again, I don't think I PB'd in any of the cups, but hey, just like I got a better run for practice, and I think that's good. That's great, even. Just means I'm pretty much ready for the real thing, which I'm okay with. Ba, 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 ba. Don't mind my awful singing. It is very much that. Awful. Now what to do? Part of me kinda wants to do Grand Prix again, but that'll be long. Hmm. I'll start recording locally, cause like, kinda wanna submit this, obviously. It is a massive improvement.